Don't want to leave? Want to live at Disney World? I'll make it a realty reality. Everything from Dr. Phillips to Davenport, Claremont to Kissimmee, Winter Garden or Windermere, and Disney's own Celebration and Golden Oak. I'm Realtor Victor Naraki, and this is Disney at your doorstep.
Yeah. All things considered.
All things considered, yeah.
Life is good.
God, yeah.
Prices here are sick.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think it's really rough.
4:30. I'd rather. Yeah.
Holy Lord.
Okay, now let me get off that one brand. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I just hope they can hear us. Got to take that picture off. Got to switch the camera around. Hello, people. Hello. Okay, this is what I hate when they have the camera. Nope, that's camera off. I tell them all the time. Every comment I say, camera. Back camera. It should be an easy button.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, but it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, we are live, and where's everybody viewing from? If we don't hear that, we got to unplug this crap. Anyway, so anybody saying where they're viewing from?
I got Jerry Reichel. Hello. Hey, it's Kevin from WDW Travels. Tressa Raw, we see you.
Do you hear me?
Do you guys hear us?
Tell me where
you
you're.
Hear us? Tell us where you're viewing from.
Yep.
Yeah. Hello from Philadelphia, Donna Burdette.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Good. Okay, so we are in St. Cloud, which is a good, at least 45 minutes from Disney World. We know because we just drove it. It's in an area that's really burgeoning right now, called St. Cloud. St. Cloud was for 100 years farmland, open fields, but it's got beautiful lakes. Anyway, so
It is beautiful out here.
it is gorgeous out here. I mean, there's ranches, everything. When I came out here 12 years ago, there was really nothing. There's new developments coming in. What is that called? Oh my God! Now I'm name it. Okay.
Hey, Arjons.
Okay. So we're at a builder that I have sold. I've probably sold about 20 of their homes so far. I've got 1, 2, 3 deals pending with this builder. My customers have been very, very happy with them. They have different ones at each price point. They're primarily an inventory builder. So for example, and we've been over this a couple of times. For example, if you see this lot and you want to put a certain model home on it, you can't decide what home you want to put there. They've already decided that. They've already started pulling the permit. And in many cases, they've already picked the colors that are going to be in it. That's an inventory builder. A custom builder, you say, hey, I want to build the ABC model on here, and I want these options, and I want these interiors. That's a custom builder. So many people think, oh, I want to get this, that they have the option. In certain builders, you don't, but that's usually reflected in the price that you pay. So we're going to see 2 models here. Then we're going to drive down the street to another builder that I also have some contracts with going right now. In fact, one is closing on the 22nd. And if you have any questions, just ask.
We've got some comments.
Oh, good.
Ryan Williams says there's a thumping rhythmic noise.
Again?
That's what she says.
Okay.
Jerry says Ryan Williams. Yep. So there is something. Is that any better? Can you guys hear us okay?
I had that last time too.
Jerry, is it any better now?
It stopped?
We got it. Yeah, we got it.
Okay, so it's the out
Yes.
darn thing.
We got it. We got it.
Out,
worked out.
out, damn.
So,
All right, so we're here, and this so this community is in St. For those who didn't hear, this is in St. Cloud. If you look on the map, it's between Disney and Melbourne. So a lot of my customers who want to go to the beach and want to go to Disney, want to be between them, this is where they would pick. So we're going to look at the communities. Every single builder that I have sold with, except for the one across the street, because I'm not going to sell it anyway, is in this area. My builder, Ashton Woods, is here. Toll Brothers, as I was coming in, Meritage, which we're going to see later. They're all out here. So they're all at different types of features, let's say. So we're going to see two models, and I've actually shown these models in other communities, but I haven't shown with this modern facade. This is unique for this development here. Any questions?
Any questions, you guys? I don't see any so far.
That's good. So we're going to look at some models like Elston. What the hell? It's not on the price list. Where is that? Why isn't it on the price list? Okay, let me get my mask.
People are asking the community.
Summerlee. It's called Summerlee. And we are wearing our buttons today. So if you don't have one of these buttons, all you have to do is buy a $500,000 home, and I will be glad to give you a 50-cent button. Oh, but if you don't, watch out for that. Yeah, okay. But if you don't buy a house today, and you're out in, oh darn it, where is it? Okay, okay, he's putting his button on. All right, here you go. I gotta look for that thing. I got a funny thing in here. Darn it, where is it? Oh, Lord. Now, if you don't buy a house today and you're like the customer who's freezing in Connecticut, I have this handy ice scraper. They only go for $500,000, but and I throw in a house too. But it's like iced windows or iced margarita. Make the move to Florida. I got a gimmick for everything. I'm just like my dad. He always had some kind of giveaway.
Jerry's tuning in for the Victor show.
So we're gonna look at this model here. Hello. I love your ears. Thank you. Hello. Hi. Dana, how much is this model about?
This one
goes.
Yeah, I'll give you the price sheet.
All right. I'm so sorry to interrupt. Cal. Oh, you're wonderful. Okay, we'll come back.
Yeah, so.
I gotta find
I'm
out.
gonna go get a mask in my car.
Okay.
Probably should keep that with you for a minute.
Okay, so we're gonna just look around here. I know, I love those buttons. And I'm actually having magnets made too. I'm so happy with the design. So a lot of my customers are really like the front porches. I I just got on my front porch 2 Mickey chairs. So for the cost of really getting something, like this, I got Mickey chairs. So handmade. They're not out of Polywood. This is Polywood. I have the community is called Summerly. Summerly. Now, this is right near, okay, I blanked out for a second. This is right near Sunbridge. Okay, Sunbridge is a really expansive development that is going to have shopping plazas. It's got an over 55 community by Del Webb that I've sold in. Oops, lots of comments coming in. Yes, it is called Summerly too. Thank you. Got 27 people watching. This is incredible.
I posted it all over WDW Travel.
Oh, great.
We had a few other people from Three Cheeky Chicks Wax Company that
Oh,
we've done some work with in the past.
now if you're interested, I would say, I'm going to have the scroll at the bottom. Go to disneyatyourdoorstep.com. Anybody who's new here, you can like my Facebook page. You can like my YouTube channel. So if you go in here, I'll go talk to Dana. I love that this builder throws in features like this. This is a sky bell. It's just like a Ring doorbell. But, it has a camera and all that. So they automate the house, include it in the price, which I really like that. I think that's a great little thing to have. Now we'll skip right by this beautiful dining room with this lovely family in it. Okay.
What is this model called?
This is called the L.
The L model.
L, like L from
ELLE.
yes, like from Elwood from Legally Blonde. Yes, same. Yeah. So we'll skip the master right now. Why don't you head upstairs and I'll talk to Dana for a second.
You want me to head upstairs?
Yeah. Oh, great.
That's how we saw your GPS took the next road.
That's how we saw the Rio. We didn't see-
Yeah, no, yeah, that was the Rio and the Asheville.
Hey. So you got a
Standard size bathroom.
yeah. Granite's included. Hello. Don't worry, you won't get you on camera.
Yeah, we'll try to avoid getting you on camera.
Yes, absolutely. Have you picked out your rooms? No?
So this
So this is a pretty good sized room. I will tell you,
Closet over there.
okay, it's just okay size. But I will tell you, when they lay out a room like this, it makes it look small because you're blocking a window. You think it's too small because I see this in vacation rentals all the time. I can't believe it. They probably moved it here just for temporarily, or they wanted to put that picture up. What's going on? What's it doing?
No. I was just fixing the phone. It wasn't level in there.
Oh. Okay.
Still at 24 watching. So I'm going to just keep going around with Victor here.
Okay.
He's going to kind of get...
Ooh. Phony binoculars. You always need those. case you want to look at something phony, you look through your phony binoculars. Now this is a bigger, so I like the way this room is. This is a good size room because this is a queen size bed. I don't know why they show rooms like this with queen size beds, because if you had kids, I would think you'd want to put a twin so they have more room, so they stay out of your hair. I'm sorry. I mean, so they have more room to enjoy themselves in the room.
Is the laundry?
Probably. Let's see.
It'd be good if there was
No, it's a nice big linen closet. That's cool. Good size. Here's the laundry.
I love an upstairs laundry.
Yeah. And so here's something. Here's it with the twin, so you've got a lot more space. But I would say a day bed is good, you know, where you can put a trundle underneath.
Hey, Armando.
Hmm?
I'm saying hi to Armando. Hi, ALJ.
So here's,
Espresso Chip. How many bedrooms in total?
just to confirm, this is a 5-bedroom home. Wow, I'm
It's
impressed.
big, yeah.
Yeah, and these are like in the high 400s, this model. I've seen this model in many other communities, but it's really got some character to it. Now, don't catch the kids on the camera, but it certainly has enough room for a study area. And then we'll go into this room. Now, this room they've set up as an office, and look, it's got an attached bath. How cute. That's great. So you got 3.5 baths in here and a 2-car garage. I love the choice of colors. Oh, good. Now, this is a very good flex space size. I was recently with a customer who really wanted flex space, and we saw it and it was half the size. I'm like, well, you can't really be too flexible in that much space. So, and for those who watch my live stream, this is the perfect place for I want to know if someone who watches my live streams, this is the perfect space for you win a button if you get it. So nice size, really nice size.
That is, yeah.
Okay. All right.
A little room type thing, you know, but then you can put the partitions up, you know, and you can have like half of it as more like your studio, then you can have
Let's
like a
go
sitting
out
area,
back a little.
and you can copy or something.
Okay, we take a little bit more look at the kitchen right now. Okay. So another thing, I was just talking to that same customer. They wanted a larger pantry. I think the corner pantries are really terrific because it doubles the size.
Yeah, I mean, look at the amount of storage for water.
Look at
I mean,
this.
that's crazy.
Hey, who needs that much water? Sure.
Oh, Floridians, yeah, you go ahead and stay there.
It's huge. It's huge, I'm telling you. So, and this is what I was talking to you about they call it the IQ panel.
Oh, yeah.
So you have this all integrated with you can set your temperature in the house. You can monitor it on your iPhone or your smartphone. You know, so you have a lot of control over the house.
Yeah.
Alarm system, all that, depending on what system you pay for, you know.
Yeah. What's the insulation like in these homes?
Well, this is just going to be your regular foam, not foam insulation, but your pink insulation, you know.
Look up in the yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be foam insulation like they do with the next builder that we're going to.
Yeah, we got to point that out because I know that's a big deal.
It is a big deal, but it helps. It
It
certainly
helps.
certainly helps, but it's, you know, it's not the only thing. Because there's only a couple that do it. Now, some builders have it, the custom builders will have it as an option when you're buying your house, you know. So anyway. So here is the bathroom.
No?
This is the primary
Oh, wow.
bathroom. So It's not, to be honest with you, it's not as luxurious as other bathrooms. It's not tiled, but it's easy to clean.
Mm.
Because I know I'm having a terrible time cleaning my,
Oh, the grout and stuff?
oh
Yeah.
God, I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, scrub it, forget it.
Yeah.
This is set up with the bars just because this is a sales office, so they have to have one. This model's been modified for, here it goes. Oh, okay. Okay, so there would have been a bigger walk-in closet. Okay.
I'm being asked, is this Osceola County or which county is this?
This would still be, wait. St. Cloud should be Osceola County, yeah.
Yeah, Osceola County. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the master sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have one guy that we use, One Stop Shopping, and then a couple of them,
You gotta go run and grab a bottle of wine and bring it to the bedroom. It's like right there. It's very easy.
That's a good thought.
Anybody have any other questions so far? Anything that
Ooh,
maybe we're not
I love this.
thinking of?
Don't never miss it. Oh, Nautica. Okay, cool. Anybody have any questions before we move to the next house, which is going to be a Cali model?
Cali, C-A-L-I?
Yes.
Cali. I don't have any other questions popping in yet.
Okay. I have a closing of a townhome on Thursday. It's a resale. I don't show a lot of resales on live streams because who would want someone with a camera coming into their private home? But it's a townhome and not a condo. So it was easier to get the loan approved than a condo, less steps to get the loan approved. We actually were in a bidding war, but I think it was underpriced to begin with, because after we saw so many other properties, and after we put the offer in, saw so many other properties that were coming up, still think it's the best one that we've seen. It's right centrally located, 2-car garage. For a condo to have a townhome to have a 2-car garage is great. So, any questions coming up?
Nothing else. Nothing else.
Nothing. Okay, then we'll move on to the Cali model. Now, the Cali model is going to start in the low 400s, like 410, 420. Yeah. Oh, and these locks too, the higher end quick set locks are terrific. That's included. Well, oh, I got your water.
Oh, thank you.
I know, and we're working. Wow. But this is it's so difficult. I like getting my customers this way because it sure beats calling people up cold and saying, "Do you want to buy a house?" So it's the Cali model. It's over 1,800 square feet. I've sold, how many of these models have I sold? I think I've sold 4 in total of this particular model. But they've never had this front. This is a more modern front. It's got a 2-car garage here. So as you step in, you've got 2 bedrooms, bathroom in the middle. this place. This is great. I guess kids would like this too. Now you go and look at the house. I'm just gonna, I need a couple of minutes here. Just give me a second. Okay, yeah. So you got the laundry room over here, and then a lot of them set this up as the office space if it's for the third room. But it can be a bedroom. It is a bedroom because it has a closet. What are these pictures of, for crying out loud? Anyway, so.
You're paying like $700, $800. They're all like square. They don't have no.
So I've sold this model so many times. It's so funny to see it decorated different ways. Let's go into the primary suite.
And what's this model again?
This is the Cali model. So one thing,
Do we have a price point on these models?
yeah, around 420,
About 420? Okay.
410, 420.
Yeah.
It's got a nice big linen closet here, which you could use as another closet too. But then what I like is that it does have a very large walk-in closet here. So you could put, extra racks in here and things like that. You can have, it does have a decent amount of space.
So
Not enough space for all my Disney shirts, but a lot of space.
Tote RVA wants to know, are most new builds in the area single-family homes, or are they more townhomes in this area?
They do have a lot of townhomes around here, definitely.
Would you say
It's about 10, 20%.
would you say it's more short-term? Are there a lot of short-term rentals?
There's no short-term rentals here.
No short-term rentals?
No legal short-term rentals.
That's fantastic.
Oh, I'm outside. Okay, take this thing off. Okay, so I will tell you what I do like about communities like this. When you get out a little further, I find that you get more yard space, when you get closer to the city, I find that the yard space isn't as big. I was just in one community recently, and the backyard space was really a third of this. So that's, you kind of want some yard space. I also always think the first thing I look at is, what is your view going to be? This is obviously going to be another house here, but at least you're not on a road. I really don't like that. The good thing about inventory builders like this is when they release it, they're usually 3 to 4 months before completion, as opposed to a custom builder, which could be 9 months or more. So, because it takes at least 2 to 3 months minimum for the permit to be approved. So with something like this, you can get, a little faster turnaround. And this is the house we were just in. And look at that. I mean, that's not very inviting for sitting outside. So you would, if you wanted to sit outside, you'd have to build something on. You could put a covered area or something like that, a pergola maybe. Maybe if you're putting a pool, you'd screen it in. But there's a lot of times in Florida where you don't want to just sit outside. It's just too darn hot.
And it doesn't always make sense to put a pool either. I mean, depending on.
No. Pools are expensive. You don't get the money back when you put a pool. And I think the people who make deals are the ones who buy a house with a pool already in.
Yeah.
If you can find it though,
Yeah,
because
find one, yeah.
because in the $1 million price range, usually they do have a pool. In the $4 400 or 500. They rarely do. But there's no absolutes in this business. Sometimes, I always say one thing that's an absolute in this business is there's no absolutes. So anyway, so you got a 2-car garage over here. This is quartz. So that is a nice feature to have. Now, this builder also builds express homes, which we have Formica, which would have, maybe they don't have the refrigerator. They have bigger tiles, things like that. So it helps to reduce the cost, and you change things later on. The good thing about that, about changing things later on, is you're not paying taxes on it every year if you homestead. Because in Florida, you can homestead your primary residence, and if it costs you $300,000 and you put $100,000 in, ask your tax expert, you're always taxed on that $300,000, not the $400,000. So like things like a pool and putting in, it's better to do it later on. For that aspect, anyway. I got to put my Mike Wazowski on. Okay. So I actually don't know if this floor comes with it. I'd have to ask. But the quartz and all that does come with it. So.
You left your teepee behind.
What? Oh, I want to take a little nap in there. So we'll look around, then I'm going to hop in the car. You get shotgun. We'll drive down the street to the other builder.
Okay. You have your Bluetooth off?
I hope so. Ooh, that's right. I don't think I turned it off on the phone, but too late now. It's working. Yeah. So I didn't ask what the HOA fees are here.
I'll wait.
Okay.
I would wait till the house is a little bit further along. So we're gonna have an idea of when this stuff's gonna get here, that way it doesn't go out and have to spend money.
But that's the thing, usually keep it at the rate that people enough that on the warrant that's growing, that, you know what I mean? So we're kind of stuck
I
either
don't
way.
know, and I don't know, really, but it hasn't gone up significantly. Now, I know second homes are going up as of age. They are going up, but not.
Another thing about this area is that it is right near where Sunbridge is. And Sunbridge if people are interested in outdoor activities, that's the place you're going to be able to go.
Somebody did ask if the Cali was a one floor.
Yes.
Which I'm pretty sure it was.
Yes, that was a one floor.
Um,
Yes, 1-story home.
Is it also, are we allowed to build a fenced yard that meets my dog?
Sure. Most homes don't have restrictions of that. What they will have restrictions is the type of fence you could put. If you've got a lakefront view, they say no, you have to put like an aluminum fence so people can see through it, like a 5-foot aluminum fence. But if you don't have a view, they will always approve the polyurethane fences, unless they do lawn care. If they do lawn care, which they don't do here, they usually say no because we can't get to the lawn. But that's not very popular.
You clean that crap up so I have a place to sit.
Shut up. And yes, I already did.
Yeah, Jeff, it is a beautiful house for sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to go over to Meritage and see 2 models over there. How long have we been going for?
We are 36 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good. We'll go another 40 minutes.
My bill's going up every minute.
Yeah. How do you multiply by 0?
Oh, it's brutal. Brutal around here. Oh my God.
All right, let's see if we can.
Hey, Vito Tartamella is in.
Oh, put your seat deal on.
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. Hold on.
Need to put your, okay.
2 seconds.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go and make sure I'm. Shut up. Apps.
I got you.
Okay. Set up.
Mhm.
Bluetooth.
Yep. And then I think.
Nope. Can't see it. Ah, it's not attached.
Okay. Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
See if everybody can still hear us. Can you guys still hear us? If you can still hear us, just give me a thumbs up or something in the chat so we know we can hear you.
Yeah. Let's take a little cruise around here. Now, about the area.
I was going to say, the Curtis family just said, where are we touring today?
St. Cloud.
Specifically in the
Summerlee.
Summerlee area.
Well, this is the Summerlee community. We're right near Sunbridge, if you see that on a map, in St. Cloud. St. Cloud, this is, now, for those of you who don't know, Disney is moving to this area, and there's going to be 2,000 Disney employees moving to the area because Disney's going to have a major office out here. So it's making it very competitive. You know, it's an extra 2,000 homes that are going to be sold, or, you know, they could rent, you know, but I think it's going to be sold homes. But I think they're finding that basically they can pay people less if they live in where there's better, in a place that's not as expensive. So it's got a pool and cabana. Very modest. But this looks just like the other communities that I've sold in. You know, so there you got some Cali models. They have a Hayden model, an L. For those of you who are familiar with the area, Harmony is near here. Harmony is a huge development. I mean, absolutely huge. Probably 10,000 people. Our homes living in there.
Yeah, let's see. We got some comments here.
Okay.
How much money, Vito says? How much moolah?
They're going to be in the 400s for that community.
400s.
Yeah.
LJ. Adam Parks says, hello from Scotland. How are you doing, Victor?
Oh, Adam Parks. So obviously you could tell that there's a farm right there. You know, this was, you know, farmland.
Yeah, there's a lot more farmland out here,
Yeah.
I would say, than on the western side, for sure.
Well, now, yeah.
Yeah.
There's everything on the western side.
Yeah, Claremont used to be more farmland than it is now, I guess.
Oh, yes.
I'm learning, you know. I haven't even been here a full year, and I'm learning.
Yeah.
Very learning.
Whee! Comes up on you fast.
When you're driving with Victor, it's not actually wee. It's more like ah, but no one tells you that until he takes you to the house of your dreams, and you're like, wow! And then it's like, yeah, okay, that was worth it.
Yeah. Okay.
That was worth the crazy ride.
Now, this community is really, it's just going to give us an idea of the pricing. They're not going to tell us the exact pricing. We'll drive around for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then
These are all Meritage homes in here?
Meritage, yeah.
Meritage.
Like Heritage with an M. They've got their bungalow style, and what's I always say to people, and here's, were we asked about townhouses recently? These aren't townhouses. Wait, this isn't a townhouse.
Kind of look it.
So they're so close together. No.
No. No.
So, the thing about whenever you don't see the there we go. Whenever you don't see the garage in the front, you know it's got a rear entry garage. And people always ask me, well, can I put a pool in that? I'm like,
Where?
no, there's no. 95% of the time it's a no, unless it's maybe at the corner lot or something like that.
Yeah.
But because you just don't have the space in the back. So don't even really think about that. It's not going to happen. But like these, definitely, there's enough. Generally, they build it so there's enough room for some sort of pool. And I've mentioned this before. Only the builder can tell you if you could put a pool in the back. And as I always mention, do it later unless you want it in your tax bill.
That's just until you get reassessed, and then eventually they.
No, if you're
tax bill
homesteaded,
goes up.
or
Oh,
homesteading,
that's right. Homesteading is different. Yeah.
homesteading, what I have heard is that they do. I don't like to give tax advice. What I have heard is they don't reassess you.
Huh.
They just say if you're homesteaded.
Check
So-
with your tax specialist.
Exactly. Ask someone, smarter than me. But here we are. I mean, it's you could see, obviously, this whole area. There's shopping plazas coming in. As I was driving in, I passed Medical City. Okay, so a lot of people who are need a VA hospital. There's a VA hospital there. Hopefully you don't need the Children's Hospital, which is there. And there's 5 other additional hospitals there in Medical City. That was not here 12 years ago when I first came here. You've got block construction on the base and then a wood. So block over under frame. Yeah. So that's how most builders do it. The builder we were just at, I didn't mention, they do block on block.
Now tell people why that's important, like down here, because if you don't live here, you might not know why that's important.
Well, different people will tell you different things. Some people will tell you, it's just as durable. That wood will give you more flexibility. I will tell you that my customers that have purchased block on block say the sound from on both ways is. One of my buyers is a professional trumpet player, and he says you can't hear me on the outside because he's got block on block and he's on the second floor. I don't think that would be true if he had a frame house. That's an interesting point of view. I mean, you get more, it's quieter. It is said, of course, to be more durable, obviously.
I can tell you with our place, it's block. I know I'm pretty sure it's wood on block.
Sure, it is definitely.
But the block on the main floor does block a lot of noise. A lot of noise. I won't say it blocks out everything, clearly, but because we have big windows on both ends, but it blocks out a fair amount.
Yeah. So these houses are right in the middle of, once the windows get in. I love when I see the windows come in because that means I know they're going to start doing the drywall, because they don't do the drywall until the windows are in. And then once they do the drywall, they're sort of like at the kitchens. And when the kitchen cabinets arrive, I know we're going to be getting a close date.
You know what amazes me is in
you?
the short time that I've lived here, I've watched all of these new developments go up. And I have not seen one of them that took a long, long time, what I consider to be a long, long time. They usually go pretty quick.
Yeah.
Is that right? Would you say that's accurate?
From permitting, it's usually around 6 months, depending on the complexity of the home. If you're building an estate home, some of those take a year to 2 years.
Jess Gray says, since you're on the topic of medical, do you happen to have a running list of homeowners that may rent rooms to travel professionals?
No.
No.
Airbnb, best place to do.
Airbnb. Okay. Hey, boss, can you hold that for a second so I can take a sip
Sure.
of water? I'd like to take a sip of water, please.
You may be able to. I will allow it. Let me look.
Oh, whew.
So for those who, oh yeah, wow, he's got a silent car.
Got it in here.
That would have been. Okay. Alrighty.
Windy. Very windy.
Everyone knows it's windy.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. So what I think is very charming about areas like this is when they have the established farm homes. Like, not that one. There's some farm homes here that are, you could tell, are over 100 years old. Driving in, but this whole area is getting. They've got Box City, which is a shopping area, which is all container boxes that were transformed into little shops. Yeah. Really, repurposed. Yeah. So why don't we hit? There's people in there. Why don't we hit this model first?
All right. So this is Silver Springs. This is the community.
This community is called Silver Springs. Yeah. Yep. Now Meritage is great because they use their key selling point is that they put spray foam insulation in the roof. So they're the ones that, like, say you could put a chocolate Easter bunny in your attic and it's not going to melt. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm going to eat that bunny before I get up on the second rung of that ladder.
3.2 seconds in your house.
No. It's like bunny's going, I can't hear. Somebody ate my ears. No questions?
Yeah, we actually just got
Oh, good.
Adam Parton, Victor. I love that Mickey waffle and ice cream shirt.
Yes.
The Mickey bar shirt.
Yeah, I got it on Etsy many moons ago.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Victor's shirt collection, follow him on like Instagram or TikTok or something, man. He's crazy. He's got the craziest Disney shirt collection you've ever seen in your life.
I think I got like 60 or something.
60 something?
Yeah. Got one more coming. So this is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage. The price is in the 400s. So also got the Sky Bell included. Woo.
Is that an add-on or is that like?
No, that's in.
Is with it? Yeah. So now everything that we see here, obviously not staged, but everything that we see here is the standard build for this house?
Yeah. Now, usually with houses like this, the first floor is a little smaller because most of it's garage. Now, Meritage. Yes, I have sold Sold one of these in Watermark.
So the same model as
Yeah.
Watermark?
Yeah, the cabinets are.
Look at this.
Ooh.
That's a humongous. It just feels spacious.
It's big.
This connects out to the garage?
Yes.
Yeah, I get it. The garage door's open already. I got it. I understand. God,
Yeah, my house does
so
that.
sensitive.
My house does that. Bathroom.
Is it just a, oh yeah, it's like a half bath. Okay.
Okay, so you got a decent size family room up here. And this is an excellent space for we didn't get an answer on the last
So
one.
I don't know if people know.
Should I tell them?
I think you might have to remind them.
This is where you'd put the jukebox. I don't know why I work with you people. You don't even remember. So double vanity, step-in shower. There's the toilet, and let's see the pretty good size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can fit
Yes.
about
Half
7 or
my
8
shirts.
dead bodies in there.
Half my shirts.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now here's what I want to show you.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
what I was
yeah.
telling you about the spray foam insulation.
Now,
Now look what they did there, 76 degrees in that attic. I love that. Could you imagine? Now, there's not a lot of space in there, so you can't really store much.
right.
But if that's a hot attic, that makes a hot house. It's a cool attic, so they're the only ones that do that, and I think it's great. Now, you could always do that after the fact with someone else. I've seen that offered at home shows.
Where they just have a company that does.
Yeah, they come in and they also inject it in the walls too. So,
Yeah.
Laundry room. Okay, I love this room.
That's kind of creepy, huh? Yeah, I think.
So it's a pretty good size home. This is in the 400s. I can't give you the exact price.
Those pictures got to go though, huh? You need a jukebox.
You need a jukebox.
Jukebox.
Yeah.
Jukebox.
People wearing black to a wedding? The heck is wrong with that?
Well, you know.
Even I know that. You don't wear black to a wedding. Hmm. Hi. Hello. Now, right near here is a community. If you go into my my YouTube channel or my Facebook page, you'll see videos on Sunbridge, which is an over 55 community. It's Del Webb Sunbridge. I've sold in there. It's only minutes from here. It's up that way. And Sunbridge is the community that I was telling you about, where they're bringing. There's going to be a big shopping plaza. There's restaurants, boating, schools, everything. It's a huge development. Any questions?
Any questions? Anybody got anything you want to ask? You want to know? You want to see? You want to do? No, we can't go to Disney World. I'm sorry. block out dates.
Yeah, I haven't got. I was supposed to go Saturday, but I didn't go.
I got friends coming in on Tuesday. Yes, I have friends, Victor,
Hmm,
coming in on Tuesday.
that's good.
We're gonna drink around the world at Epcot.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I might be teetotaling that day.
Hmm. So I've got a Meritage Home closing. We're supposed to be closing on Tuesday. We'll know tomorrow if we're going to close on Tuesday. Just a little delayed. You always have to remember when you're buying a home, there are literally so many different parts. If one of them's delayed, you don't close because you're not going to get the CO, which is the certificate of occupancy from the county. They're not going to say, okay, you can move in. You know, if you don't have if you're missing a window or you're missing, in this case, a garage door. So never plan to have your furniture delivered on the same day. It just doesn't work out. Never, ever. Always make it so that you can, once you get that certificate of occupancy, you can call the movers or the pod place and just say, okay, we've got the date. Then you know you can do it. So we're going to probably be delayed, but we'll be okay. I closed the door on it.
A. No. Go ahead, Eddie.
We'll go through here.
Sorry. A. F. E. R. E. A. A. R. A.
Now, this is the Yellowstone model, which is in many of the communities that I've shown you. Remember when we went up to Ridgeview on the hill? They have this here. They have it in they have many different communities have this model.
We did get pinged with a couple questions.
Oh, good.
Actually, like 4 in a row. This is how it goes. We get like 4 and then nothing for a while.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. So, how long will this? Curtis family wants to know how long will this construction zone be? How long will this be construction zone for?
2 years, I'd say they'll be done.
2 years.
You never really know. It depends on the market and how fast they're selling. But I'd say you go at least 2 years. Now, all of Sunbridge and the St. Cloud area, they're going to be building for another 10 years easy.
Really?
Yeah, there's so much land out here.
Well, Medical City. Yeah, it was kind of the start of the whole thing.
Yes, it certainly was. And now the Narcoossee Road area that we took to get in here has everything you need. The grocery stores, the shopping plazas. There's great golf in this area. What was the other questions?
So we've got, is the Sunridge 55 plus community a brick on block construction?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Platform?
It's because it's all one. It's primarily one level. You don't care. So there's only a couple models that they have that are 2 stories. So,
but it's not wood.
The roof is wood.
No, but I mean it's not. Yeah, they're single story. So it's
Single story. So yeah, I don't know anybody who builds around here with wood on the first level for the frame, the outside frame.
Rot.
It could. I had a house that was like that. It was no problem. mean, there was no termites. There was nothing. It's fine.
Um,
I mean, just different. It's just different. Yeah.
that was ALJ, by the way. Armando Christian wants to know what's the average HOA fees in this area.
About $100 or less.
$100? $100? That's it?
They only got a community pool.
Oh yeah. Okay, all right. Tote, TOTTE RVA. Always need the garage door. Yep. Yeah, you can do. Yep.
Yeah, because if they want to make sure that the house is protected before they sell it. So yeah, so the garage door, we're hoping it comes in tomorrow, and then they give permission to close.
Casey's page says lovely place. ALJ says thank you so much for answering my question. LJ, any questions you have, just ping us right then, right there as you think of them, and we'll, you know, if we don't respond right away, you know, we'll get to it as soon as we can. We will answer questions for sure. Victor will answer.
So this is the Yellowstone model, which has 2.5 baths. So did we look at the primary?
We're just asked from the Curtis family how far from Disney. I think this is what, 30 minutes?
Oh no, it's 45 minutes.
No.
Yeah, how long did it take you to get here?
I drove from the other side of Disney.
And how long did it take you?
47 minutes to the dock.
I'm sorry.
I'm guessing now.
Yeah.
Depending on where you're going on Disney
The
property.
builder will always tell you about half the time that it actually takes.
Yeah, no, I can tell you, like, to get from the opposite side of Disney to here, it took me 47 minutes. So
It took me almost as long, so it was.
it's traffic, you know, it's a traffic thing. If
Yeah,
you're coming
but I
from
would-
one way or you're coming from the other, you have different, it's all different.
The thing is, if you're someone who wants to go to dinner at Disney or just go to Disney Springs, I don't think that 45 minutes is a great idea.
No,
I think
honestly, I think, like, if you just want to go to Disney Springs from here is probably a half hour.
I doubt it.
Maybe not even, I don't know.
No, I really don't think so, because we get a lot of traffic and it's a lot of miles on the airport for me is 45 minutes away, and this is further than the airport.
See, and I use Disney property to cross over to do everything. I don't use, if I'm going to the other side of Disney property, I'll cut right through. I don't do
Sure. Okay. Go.
upstairs. Oh, I like that. I like how that's open. It's not, you don't feel like you're scrunched in. We're tall guys, so I like space.
So this is a really nice flexible space here. These rooms are very big. Come and look at these rooms.
There's actually this spray foam.
71
see.
degrees. Oh my God.
You can.
In the attic, 71 degrees at
There is some
2
space,
o'clock.
though. There is some space that you can store some things up there. I mean, it's not a lot, but
No, it's very
if you
minor.
had like some Christmas totes or something you wanted to store up there, you can probably get away with that.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Okay, so there's 3 bedrooms up here, and these are very, very good sized bedrooms. This is a queen size bed. You got room for a desk, a dresser. You got a decent sized closet. That's pretty good.
Peggy Blank says hello.
Hello.
Curtis family says, I love how Victor doesn't sugarcoat anything. He tells it how it is. Yep.
Give it to you.
That's rare that anyone says that, because usually they think he's lying. But the thing is, people don't like to hear what he has to say a lot of times. It's sad, but it's true.
Well, I got to say what I think you're going to find out later on, usually. This is cute.
Lot size. Peggy Blank wants to know the lot size here.
I don't know. These are next door would have been 40. These would be 50s, I'd say. But I'll look. And probably 120 back. And here's another good sized bedroom. These are good sized bedrooms. These are not 10 by 10. These are like 12 by 12.
Oh, that's a good question. Tote RVA says, how far from Lake Nona area?
Lake Nona, we're 10 minutes.
I was gonna say, that's close.
That
I
is,
know that's-
you're right there, 10 minutes away. So all your golf is right there. Your shopping plazas are right there. Mhm. Yeah, it's an interesting layout.
Sticking around 30 people that have been watching off and on.
Oh, good.
Come and go, come and go.
Hmm.
Anybody have any other questions? Shoot them out there.
Yeah, because we're gonna be ending shortly. I want some cold water. Do you want cold water?
I got. Yeah, I'll take one. Yeah, why not? Sure.
Why not? It's free. Give me that free water. Yeah, I'm taking your free water.
Yeah.
So right here, you know, and this is what I love. On that other model, we didn't have a covered lanai. This is a great little
Yeah,
extra
believe me,
here.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love a covered lanai.
Exactly.
You get a nice rainstorm, you just want to sit out there, and it's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, we got, hold on, we got people picking.
Oh,
We've got.
yeah.
Like I said,
Sometimes.
they come in hits. Okay, Alyssa and Neil Disney family. Is that I, Victor? Hi, LJ. Hi, Curtis. Espresso Chip 9 says, what is the name of this model again? Thanks.
Oh, this is the Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
I find this model at all of their developments. It's everywhere.
Mickey Pooh. Mickey Pooh.
Mickey
says,
Pooh.
It's okay to post the Google Maps link to the chat to show people it's look. Is it okay to post? Yes. Mickey
Great
Pooh.
idea.
That is a great idea.
Great idea, Mickey Pooh.
And if you want to do that, definitely go for it.
Mhm.
The Curtis family says, hey, okay. All right. Yeah. So that's.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So these are like probably 50 by 120.
50 by 120.
I could just look at it and tell you, I know what I'm doing here. 50 by 120. What are you talking about? Think it's anything but it's 50 by 120. Okay. I love these flowers. They're called blue days.
Yeah.
But mine's starting to get killed by the cold weather. So I'm hoping they come back. Oh, well,
You want to drive them over by Sunbridge?
all right.
Is that too far?
Let's go to Sunbridge. I'm not going to show you all the individual models. I've already been in them. There's lots of videos of it. But let's head over there. That'd be fun.
I mean, since we're out here.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be great. I've sold in Sunbridge. My customer just emailed me, in fact, like last 2-3 days ago, and I had said to them, so anyway, I said, how's everything going with the house? And they sent me a picture of their view. And one of the things was they said, I don't push people to do stuff, but I'll tell them what they're going to regret. You know, you're going to regret not getting a view. But if the view's too expensive, don't get it. You know, because that's just it. If it's too expensive, don't get it. I mean, don't go and, you know, but I had encouraged them to get the house with the good view, which was a water view. They posted a little note on it.
Hold on, technical difficulties. I'll be right back. Okay.
All right, great.
And we're back.
All right. Whoops. All right. So now, anybody who watches my live streams, I really like big communities. The reason I like big communities because everybody shares the HOA fees, and there's more people, there's more, it's easier to slice up that pie for a lower price. This is a pretty good size. There's going to be about 200 in here, but I'd like to see it in the over 400s. I love the community of Waterlea in Winter Garden. It's got a lot of great features, and your lawn care is included. And you can do that when you have a big community. Let's look at if you look down here, I mean, it's like some of these houses are 50 years old. They've been here a long time. I don't want to put their camera on them, the poor guy. But look, this is these people. Now, these people probably bought these houses when they were. Now they're, I think, I love looking at stuff like that. I'm like going, oh, I would make it into a little dollhouse. It would look so cute. Just, you just frame it up nice. But there's some really nice homes in here, set back here, that are resales, obviously. And then there's people who are putting a lot of attention into them. And then there's people who aren't. So now there's another community up here by D.R. Horton that I was thinking of going to see, but we're not going to see it today because I saw that one and we said, let's go there. Because it had the same models. I'm like, well, what's the point? Oh, look how these people have done up their house. Isn't that cute? That's cute.
Sorry to get rid of the reflection.
And here's a lot of townhouses. Saw those coming in. These would be resales. There's one for sale right here too. I haven't been to Sunbridge, I'd say probably in a couple of months, but that builder has two new developments coming in. One in Mineola, which has not opened up yet, and the Oasis, which just has released. And we've got a reservation. I've got a reservation on a lot for one of my customers in there. It's 2 minutes to Disney World. Now, so, I mean, I like being 2 minutes to Disney World. If you can afford it, it's great. If you can't afford it, don't do it.
I'm 15 minutes to any of the parks, and I feel like I'm close enough. Like I feel like I don't need to be closer than that, but
yeah, because you know what's great about where you live is there's a mini grocery, at least Target, on the way home.
Yeah,
that's always nice. So CVS, Target,
2 liquor stores, Walgreens. Oh heck yeah!
There's 2 liquor stores.
There's 2. You didn't know that, Victor?
No.
I don't know who built that place out, but they put a liquor store. There's a Target with a liquor store, mini Target, baby Target, we call
with
it.
A big liquor store.
With
I saw
a big
that.
liquor store, and then a Walgreens with a liquor store attached to it.
Oh wow, that's
a Walgreens liquor store. I've never even heard of a Walgreens liquor store. Who does that?
I haven't heard of that either. It's kind of
Overkill.
No, it's sort of like my father had a pharmacy, and in the last 10 years he got rid of the cigarettes. Even though it was a real big draw, he just said, no, I'm not gonna. So, and alcohol's the same thing. It's a drug.
Now, so there's that. There's the Walgreens. There's the Target, the baby Target, we call it.
Yeah.
There's 5. Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry. This is Narcoossee Road, and if you look at the map right here, on here, there's the airport. So if you're someone who's flying out a lot, this is a great place to live.
Yeah.
I have a customer that's looking right now, and they were saying, well, we want to be near the airport. And I was like, yeah, this is a good place for you.
Right here. Yeah, so aside from that over there, they've also got a Five Below that's in.
Yes, I saw that.
They've got a Five Guys that they just opened.
We should do a live stream from there. again.
Well, there's all these updates that are coming along. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, right in that area, there are a lot of builders that are just now starting to sell.
Yep.
Oasis
over there.
Oasis, but you know what? They're selling so fast that they don't even have. Usually, they wait until they have models up.
Yeah.
They don't even have models up, and they're selling already. Oasis is already almost the second phase.
Man, oh man.
Wait till I tell you how much they pay for their lot premium. Lord in heaven, that was crazy. But they want it. I'm not going to stop anybody who wants something.
Nope.
So, okay, so we should be turning soon. Or I don't remember where we're supposed to go. Did I go too far? I don't know. I haven't seen these signs. If you see a sign that says Del Webb or any builders will turn. So Narcoossee Road, there's Valencia College is here. The schools are highly rated. I'm just going to say that. You should do your own research on your schools to find out if you're right for your kids, but the schools are highly rated. Live streaming. Oh, Lord. I got to get a second phone. So here's one of the schools that really, so if you were living there, what was that, 5 minutes to the school? Yeah. This is the elementary school, I think. Now, there's Historic St. Cloud, which you can Google. Historic St. Cloud. They do a lot of ghost tours up there. I don't want to do ghost tours. I don't want to bother the ghosts. They need to rest. Okay, I think I see some stuff here for Sunbridge. Is that it? Is that Sunbridge? Is that Sunbridge? Please tell me it's Sunbridge. Yes, it is. Okay, I knew it was up here. Okay, so that was like 2-3 miles to Sunbridge.
Very far.
Yeah. Okay, now Sunbridge, there's a lot of development in here with different builders. And this is, everything you're seeing here wasn't here 6 months ago. I mean, this road.
Wow.
So they're really making this a main artery. So they usually say when you get into a place early, that's the best time to get in, when it's just starting out. I personally like to buy in a community when they're just finishing. So then I'm not in a construction site for another 3 years. But sometimes you don't have that option.
Now, where are there a lot for sale out here right now?
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Wait till we turn the corner.
Are some of them even resales?
Not too much, no.
Not too much. I see a big blow-up bouncy house up here on the right. This has got to be interesting, whatever we're going to go into.
We're not going to the bouncy house. I told you, we know bouncy house. There's Pulte's building right there. Oh, someone thought I was going too slow. Oh my God, look at that. This was empty. I remember this a year ago I came, and this was all empty here.
There's some water here?
Not the water.
You mean the homes. Okay.
Get serious, mister. All built up. So
it's crazy because on this side it's all dug out too, so it's going to be pretty quick.
And they're doing block on block. That's interesting. That is interesting. That builder, unfortunately, doesn't like to charges you for my commission, and they sneak it in. I don't like that. So I always warn people. Also, they're never on time.
Sharon, no, we're not in Winter Garden. We were just talking about Winter Garden.
Yeah.
We're out in St. Cloud still.
Oh, look at that. This is like, people have lived out here. It's kind of sad because there's people who have lived out here on a quiet little dirt road for 50, 60 years, and now all of a sudden, now here's a split forest. Look that up. That's a split forest reserve. There was a lot of arguments about them putting a road through there, and I think
Parts of St. Cloud are close to the turnpike.
Yeah.
Stephanie Duransky says, any good places for a college couple?
Well, yeah. Well, college couple, what are you doing? You're going to own or you're going to rent? There's apartments around here. But there's Valencia. I think Valencia College is up there. UCF is not too far from here. But more importantly, they got a great pizza parlor right near that college. It's the greatest thing in the world.
Better than Blaze?
Oh, much better than Blaze. Yeah, Blaze is great. I love Blaze. That's my favorite place in the world.
Yeah.
But this is Giordano's.
Oh, Giordano's. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's a Giordano's in Davenport. I don't know if they're connected. I don't know if it's the same Giordano's.
Well, I think there's another one in Kissimmee.
I believe so. Yes. They have about 5 of them. So this is it. This is Del Webb Sunbridge. They are building in now. If you go to my YouTube channel, look at the playlists. You'll find Del Webb. You'll find Del Webb's Sunbridge. They're also, when you buy in Oasis, what the heck is that?
You're those are your
Okay, so I hope you can hear us now. Yeah, because we exited the studio. I don't know why.
Can you guys hear us at this point?
If not, you'd have to reboot it. So.
Welcome back, gentlemen. Jess Grace says, yes. Okay. LJ says back. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're not. I don't think we're going to be streaming a whole lot longer anyway.
No. We're just doing. What we should do is one day we'll do a live stream from Lake Nona. I think also what happened is the battery went out.
Yeah. Yep.
I gotta get a new system. I'm not happy with it. That's ridiculous. That was fully charged.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll show you how to get to area. So one thing I always say about when I first started in real estate was 2008, and I would hear, oh, and this community is going to have this and this and this, and suddenly the market crashed. Nobody was buying any homes. Everything got delayed, and I know there was a couple communities that were half built, and they didn't get built until 5, 6, 7 years later. So I like to see most of it done before I move in. So just because, it's like living through the Depression. You don't know what's going to happen next. So anyway, I like to just see more. I'd like to see the facilities created before, like Lake Nona. Lake Nona, it's all there. I mean, they've got all these great things. They've got this shopping plaza. They've got tennis. They've got golf. It's all there already. So at least it's nearby.
If you could choose any place to live, would you choose where you are now, or would you choose a different community, or what would you do?
Oh, no, I wouldn't choose any place other than Winter Garden.
Right.
I love Winter Garden.
But you made a point, earlier about if somebody travels frequently and they need to go in and out of the airport, this just makes way more sense to live over here.
Oh, yeah.
Way more sense.
If I have customers who fly in and out of the airport, twice, twice a week.
Mm.
So, and I used to do that. I used to fly out a lot with my old jobs. And it wasn't fun being an hour away from the airport.
Right. Any questions? I know we got 13 people in here again, so that's
okay.
Good.
Well, we're going to be signing off shortly. We're just going to show you the road that you take. If you look at the map, go from the 417 to Narcoossee Road, and that's where we're on right now, Narcoossee Road. So from the airport, 417, which is just south, and this is a lot less congested area as opposed to north of the airport. North of the airport's, fully developed. There's a lot of traffic there, things like that.
Yeah, I remember when we were moving here, you kept saying that you can look north, but don't look too far north.
Yeah.
And I understand why. This is the thing. Like when you talk to Victor, he'll tell you certain things, and it may not make sense at the time, but trust me. A year later, 6 months later, 3 months later, you're gonna go, he was right.
Yep.
Son of a gun, he was right. I'm really glad that in my case, I'm really glad that I chose the western side of Disney. Went to the Winter Garden.
Look at this. That's cute.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 1886 Narcoossee School.
Schoolhouse. Huh.
Oh,
Schoolhouse.
that's cute.
Yeah. Cool. Very cool.
They feel like learning some stuff.
Oh boy.
And then here you got Pabst Food Market. That's cute.
Oh, and there's our local sheriff doing what they do.
Doing sheriffy things.
Yep.
And then you have like a modular home right here.
Yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag over
It
here,
really
isn't it?
is. It really is.
Closer to Cocoa Beach and Kennedy Space Center. That's right. Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Alyssa and Neil, you're absolutely right. That's the dynamic that it's hard to choose sometimes. Do you want to be closer to the Space Coast? Do you want to be closer to Tampa and Clearwater Beach and that kind of stuff? I like the warm water better, and I think that's why I like being on the western side, because I'm an hour and 15 from Daytona. I'm an hour and a half from Clearwater. So 6 of one, half a dozen of the other for me.
There's a little church. How cute is that?
Wow.
With the big
Turkeys.
turkey in front.
Yeah.
There's a little thing that looks like it used to be a shop.
Wild Florida in St. Cloud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. It's it is a little bit of a different dynamic from the Winter Garden side for sure. But it's definitely, I get more of a country vibe over here. For sure. For sure.
So there's the second place that we went to.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay. I always think it's funny when I see boats out here, but they go to the lake. It's right here.
Oh yeah.
There's quite a few big lakes out here. So I'm going to do a little wrap up in a couple seconds about the area. There we go.
Summerly. 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 Not Summerlee like Lee, and not Summerlee like Leigh. Like, it's very summerly here.
Thank you for stating the obvious.
Why do I do this? Why do I torture myself? Come out here to help him do these.
Okay, guys.
streams.
So put the camera on the star.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Just switch it around and look at yourself. So anyway, okay. So one of the things I wanted to point out, this is the St. Cloud area it has great selling points are that you're about an hour away from Melbourne, an hour away from Disney, maybe a little less, but you're right between the two. You've got the colleges are right nearby. There's UCF, Valencia College, have branches over down here. You've got tennis. You've got you have golf. Lots of golf out this way. You've got some great over 55 communities, and the airport. If you're someone who has to fly a lot from work, Orlando Airport is just about 15 minutes away. So, and that's all in the St. Cloud area. So if those are things that you're looking for, St. Cloud is probably the area that I would suggest you go into. If you want to be 15 minutes to Disney, this is not where you'd go. But, if you're going to be going to Melbourne Beach, this is a terrific area. Okay.
All right. Any other questions, you guys?
Yes.
Or
Any questions?
Are we good? I'm waiting. I'll give it a minute. I got to give people time to type, because I know not everybody types as quick as I do. So.
And remember, if you buy a house, you get a button.
The damn button.
You get a button.
Mickey Pooh says, thanks for sharing your Sunday, Victor and Kevin.
Thank you, Mickey Pooh, for watching. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
And if there's an area you want me to visit, please tell me. This is really the furthest I would go out from Disney. So, and if you have people moving here, please share my videos with them. Share my name with them. Share my website, disneyatyourdoorstep.com. I really appreciate it when I hear that people are sharing it.
Just Grace says, thank you for tagging us along. I enjoyed the outing this afternoon.
Great.
You're very welcome. Melissa LaRose says, thank you.
Oh, Melissa, hey, how you doing? How you guys doing? Are you guys, hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing good. So.
Alyssa and Neil says, they said, thanks, Victor. And they also said, what was it? They said, good old DR Horton.
Yes. Horton's good. And they've got different levels of houses. They've got the express homes, which are just, basic features inside. Then the DR Horton homes, and then the Emerald homes, which have the cement roofs and all the top of the line, gourmet kitchens, everything top of the line.
Also, I'm going to do a personal plug here before we end this. I have to.
Okay.
So you can check out our blog, which is wdwtravels.com. Follow us over there on all the things, all the socials.
Yeah.
And that's my only plug for the day.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, you didn't plug yourself enough. You gotta plug away.
Well, we're gonna hopefully this summer we're gonna be doing a lot more YouTube stuff.
Oh, that's great.
So
that's good.
Yeah. But thank you again for watching, everybody. I'll let Victor kind of end it over here.
Okay, thanks everybody. Let's see. So I go to brand and close it.
Making the dream of a Disney lifestyle a reality. I'm Victor Naraki. Contact me on Facebook at Naraki Realtor or my website, celebratingflorida.com. Thanks for watching Disney at Your Doorstep.